Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. And it's kind of a wash, rinse, repeat sort of a day, although we do have what seems to be a little bit more in the way of cloud cover this morning. With the air masses that we're in basically going to be stagnant for the rest of the week and into Saturday, it's going to mean that nighttime and early morning hours will probably see some clouds develop, maybe even some patchy fog or some drizzle. In fact, out of nowhere, if you look on the loop, there's a blow up of clouds from overnight off the New Jersey coast, and then actually brought some significant shower activity to eastern Long Island and then to parts of southeastern New England. So, some much needed, though unexpected rain there. But for everybody else, it's pretty much the same story. These weather systems coming in are prevented from moving further to the east because we do have an upper high offshore. And there's a stalled frontal boundary to our west, and there are little waves that are rippling along it. And that's taking showers up through western Pennsylvania, western New York, and up into northern New England. It did that yesterday. It's doing it again today. And that rain's just not going to be able to move any further to the east. Again, if you look at the shape of the upper trough here in Canada down into the United States, you've got this very sort of a broad bowl type of trough here, and we're seeing colder air spilling into the plains and the northern Rockies and over into the western Great Lakes. They're going to see some snow today in the areas toward the western Great Lakes, and then more snow come Wednesday night, Thursday, and Thursday night as another low takes the same path just to the south of the where the cold air boundary is, and there's going to be perhaps some significant accumulations for parts of South Dakota and into Minnesota and back into eastern Montana. So a little bit of early winter there. We're just kind of stuck in this sort of mid-fall weather that we're seeing here in the east. And with regards to the radar, again, when you look at where all the activity is, upstate New York, northern New England, some showers breaking out over parts of Kentucky and Tennessee, Kentucky and Ohio. And there's that little patch of shower activity that developed overnight and is now moving over eastern Long Island and southeastern New England. This is radar as of 9 a.m. Eastern time. Not much happening though as you go south from Virginia down to Florida, except for southernmost Florida, seeing a little bit of rain that's coming in through the Florida Straits. And there's your snow up in North Dakota that's heading into Minnesota, and rain a little bit further to the south as the first of two waves moves along to the east. So all about stalled fronts today. And there's our front to the west, and we got a little frontal boundary that's just offshore. So we're kind of stuck in the middle of that. Cold high up into over Wisconsin. That's going to be giving way to low pressure. That's moving through the northern Rockies and northern plains. The first disturbance going by, as we said today, and another one coming for Wednesday night and Thursday. We're in pretty good shape here. Really, not much is going to be happening going forward. The models keep high pressure off the Atlantic seaboard, and in fact, Wednesday might see a little bit more in the way of sun and a little bit less in the way of cloud cover, at least to start the day. But we've got yet another wave that goes up into western New York and western PA, and then into northern New England. We miss out on that rain. Thursday, probably I'm thinking Thursday might be the best day of the week with this next high building in. And then we'll go into Friday, same old story. And then a front approaches on Saturday, doesn't have much with it. Maybe there's a shower Saturday night. Sunday, I'm thinking should be dry, but it might be on the cloudy side with an onshore flow. And then you see this weather system that's gearing up down in Texas and New Mexico, and that's going to probably start to bring in some rain at some point. Well, maybe at the beginning of the week. If we can get this ridge off the East Coast to kind of break down, we will start to see the weather traffic moving along again and bring in some chances for rain later next week and eventually some chillier air as we round out the last days of the month of October. But for today, we're looking at clouds and some sun. Temperatures mostly are going to be in the upper 60s in southeastern New England and Long Island to New York City, lower 70s, low to mid 70s. So let's call it 70 to 75 from New Jersey to southern Pennsylvania down into Maryland and northeastern Virginia. Wednesday, taking a look at for tomorrow, might be a little bit higher in the temperature department. Looks like low to mid 70s, maybe even upper 70s down in Maryland and northeast Virginia. Thursday, we'll do it again. Temperatures will be in the middle to maybe some upper 70s. Friday, we'll take it down just a hair, upper 60s and low 70s for the highs. And that, again, will be probably because of cloud cover and an onshore flow. The weekend, temperatures will cool off a bit, 60s to around 70 on Saturday, and mostly 60s just about everywhere, upper 50s and low 60s, in fact, for Sunday. And that's because we're going to have a cooler flow coming down from the north with high pressure going by into upstate New York and New England. So overall, still pretty quiet for the rest of the week. We don't really see any rain of consequence until maybe next week. So if you like the dry weather, or at least the rain-free weather, you gotta pass for the next 5 or 6 days. We'll see you later and have an update on what weather is going on. No Joe and Joe weather show tonight. I may do a solo show later on, probably at 9 o'clock if I get back in time from my little adventure today. Otherwise, have a great day and we'll see you later.